Been to Paris? Here are 3 things you missed.
We are assaulted daily by a deluge of information. It overwhelms us throughout our daily life, but more so while visiting a new city. This tsunami of information is distracting, making us miss truly amazing places that are literally hidden in plain sight. This is the Paris you missed!
Numéro 1. Did you know there are warrior pigeons in Paris?
World War I came very close to battle right on the streets of Paris. As the Allies were pushed back towards the French capital, their lines of communication became ever so compromised. In order to coordinate a counter-offensive, the French army heavily relied onto a battalion of carrier-pigeons. These brave feathered messengers delivered thousands of life-saving messages all through the war and beyond. The carrier-pigeons have been used extensively across the world. But nowadays, with high-speed internet, telephones, radios, and satellites, there is no need for them anymore.
Not so fast,
says the French military.
What if a disaster of huge magnitude disables our communications and therefore our security? What to do then?
Pigeons! Just west of Paris, at the Mont Valérien fortress, exists the last working carrier pigeon cove just for such an event. Still in operation, this 150 bird flock is part of the 8th Communication and Transmission Regiment. A very caring corporal tends to their needs and sees that every member of this regiment is in a heightened state of readiness, just in case. If you go by there, check if they are wearing camouflage.
Numéro 2. For all foodies, there is an annual baguette contest called le Grand Prix de la Baguette.
France has been, and still is, the host of many international competitions we call Grand Prix. Grand Prix de Formule 1, Grand Prix de tennis, Grand Prix de soccer. But, did you know anything about le Grand Prix de la Baguette? This yearly competition involves nearly 300 bakeries, a jury of baking pros, and 6 Parisians chosen randomly. The winner receives 4,000 euros and holds the exclusive privilege of providing l'Élysée, seat of the executive power in France, with its delicious products for an entire year. You can imagine that such a competition is challenging and only top bakers can even hope to take the prize. First and foremost, the criteria are numerous and very precise.
But of course.
They are judged on 5 main topics: taste, smell, dough, baking, and the general aspect of the baguette. Of the 20 arrondissements in Paris, the top 10 bakeries, according to this competition, are located in the higher numbers. The 11th to the 20th arrondissement, with the 12th arrondissement scoring twice in the top 10. Mr. Mahmoud Msedi, who literally grew up in a bakery, is the youngest winner to date. Go check his bakery. Boulangerie Msedi Moulin des Prés in the 13th arrondissement. So, for an award-winning baguette, shop out of the tourist path and let us know if the judges were right. Bon appétit!
Numéro 3. You may want to check out the oldest Parisian cafe.
Benjamin Franklin and Napoleon walked into a cafe. Is this the beginning of a joke? No, this is a fact. Francesco Procopio del Coltelli was a chef from Sicily who opened a cafe in Paris in 1686, Café Procop. Big deal! Yes, big deal, because not only you could have a great meal there, and coffee, duh, but also you'd have the opportunity to sit in the same room as illustrious people such as Voltaire, Diderot, Rousseau, and Robespierre, and even some revolutionary characters such as John Paul Jones, Thomas Jefferson, or Benjamin Franklin. Even Napoleon and Josephine have been known to sip a coffee or two there from time to time. Café Procop was the home away from home for la crème de la crème of Paris then and now. It is located in the 6th arrondissement near Métro Odéon and has been in operation ever since its opening over 335 years ago. In fact, this establishment is 90 years older than the United States. When you go, be sure to take a selfie at your table. You may inadvertently photograph a famous writer, philosopher, or artist in the background. We hope you'll get a chance to see some of these amazing, often missed sites next time you're in Paris. Let us know what you think and if there are any other missed sites you would recommend. Au revoir!